Coming to you live from the It's Funny Studios. I'm Doug.
I'm Greg.
And this is Mike.
And this is the It's Funny That Makes It Okay podcast. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And we are already, a week out from Christmas?
Yeah,
Wow.
It's hard to believe.
December 19th. I cannot believe the year. Time's flying by.
Just
I say that every
shot
week.
by.
Every week. We hope you're having a Merry Christmas season. Got your shopping about wrapped up by now.
I don't.
Christmas cookies. Christmas cookies all cooked. We don't. Baked. I guess you baked them.
Well, we're going to draft some cookies
We
tonight.
are going to draft some cookies.
Are they gonna be judged? Are we going to have to submit them to in-laws?
We might.
to the in-laws.
We
which,
might.
Mike, you just send them to me. I'll test them out.
I don't think I'm going
Let's
to
see if
make
they're
it.
going to make it on the plate or not. They may not.
I don't think they're going to make it.
That's
My
from a
cookie,
previous episode. You'll have to go back and find
Mention
out.
our YouTube videos that people need to check out.
Yes, you do need to check out our YouTube channel. It's Funny That Makes It Okay.
I mean, you might have seen it this last week, but if you haven't, go out there.
And yes, we bought some products to test, some candy canes. And we have all different flavors of candy cane. We had pickle flavored candy cane, brisket,
mac and
cheese, hot dog, Caesar salad, and extra fancy sardine.
Yes.
We are not going to tell you if we liked them, didn't like them. I think we were on the naughty list for those, but yeah, go check that out. It was something.
That's right.
So real quick tonight, we've got Greg said a couple things off the top, and then we're going to do a Christmas cookie draft, putting together our Christmas cookie platter, see what we're gonna come up with. Then we're also going to talk stocking stuffers. We're going to come up with our stocking stuffer, our stockings we wanted as a kid. Let's put it that way, not as an adult. And then we're going to talk about the cost of the 12 days of Christmas. We did this last year.
We've had a little inflation.
Did prices go up? Did they go down? It might be cheaper.
It might be.
We will have to see.
Or is there anything at all with supply chain issues?
Well, yeah, it might be nothing. And I was going to do another Hallmark movie game after last week's debacle.
The one. Everything
there was
was
a lot
one.
of yes. There was a lot of issues. We did some big investigation, and so the games are suspended until we figure out what's going on. So that gotten taken out.
Yeah, I shared with you guys a picture. I don't know if we want to share it out or not, but it captured my thoughts or my interest from last week's episode.
Yeah.
It kind of compared the movie posters for Hallmark movies, and they're all the same. It's literally a copy and paste. They just stand a couple different people in a couple different poses.
Put some title over them.
Yeah, the woman is always in a red jacket or a coat, and the guy is always in a green sweater. There you go. Call it a Hallmark movie.
We should have our own Hallmark moment down here. We should all wear, well, I guess for guys, we should wear the green jacket or sweater. I guess that's gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite a green. I thought maybe you were getting into the festive.
I'm not quite Hallmark material, I guess. But.
And you got to be either standing in front of the fireplace with the Christmas tree off the side, or outside like a barn or the Christmas tree
with snow in the background.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to have snow.
All right. Well, Greg, fire away. Get us started off here.
Well, my first, I have a gripe. What? I know.
Oh, sorry. It's
And
awful,
my gripe this week.
awful close to Christmas to be griping. That could get you put on Santa's naughty list.
Well, it ties in with Christmas, kind of. I mean, because my gripe, it occurred at Costco. Okay, I was out there shopping, doing a little Christmas shopping, and but my gripe is with the people at Costco, the shoppers
That work there?
No, the shoppers. Shouldn't the Costco aisles be run like rules of the road? Because people go all different. They're coming at you. They stop right in the middle of an aisle. Hear my jingles? They stop right in the middle of an aisle and sit there and look at their phones, and you're trying to get around. You can't get around because there's 9 million people going wrong directions. And I felt like if everybody would take up rules of the road, if you're on the right, going, this way, if you're on the left, coming the other way, but people are just scattered all over.
I will agree 100%, but
blocking
I
lanes.
wouldn't leave it to just Costco because I think that should go everywhere.
It really should. I just noticed it a lot at Costco.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about at the grocery stores, the people who are filling those blue carts for the people that ordered online and they're going to have it taken out to their car.
Yep.
Well, I think part of your frustration specifically with Costco, if I had to guess, also stems from the cart size. Because the cart size at Costco basically is the equivalent of one of those blue.
They are
pusher
big
things.
carts.
Those are huge. And coupled when, with what you're saying, people just don't pay attention, it's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
But yes, everywhere. It should be everywhere.
Yeah. Like I said, I just really noticed it at Costco because part of my frustration, I was going down the soda aisle and there was two guys doing the rules of the road. They were coming up the left side, but 3 employees were standing around a cart talking, looking at their cell phones. I couldn't get around any of them because the one guys were coming and he was trying to get over and get some soda behind the employees. I'm just standing there waiting. I'm like, all right. Then I finally turned around, went the other way, but I'm battling people. It's like, just keep movement going. Don't stop. If you're going to stop, what I do is I'll pull into a side aisle and stop if I need to look at my phone or look at some. Don't stop in those main aisles when you're going down them.
So I would agree.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard for people to follow the rules of the road in a store when they don't follow the rules of the road on the road.
True.
So
True.
we have
very true.
We have to accomplish that first.
Yeah, I didn't
and then
see any
maybe
zipper
go
merging
there.
at all in Costco.
Oh no, that is a concept that's like way out in the stars for people.
Yeah. Well, so my next
Way
thing.
over the head.
Yeah, that's right. My next thing is I sent you guys a link to take a look at.
Yeah, I'm trying to open it. It's not being cooperative with me here. So go.
Yeah,
right
I'm
ahead.
hoping this will open.
Oh, I finally got it.
These
Oh
are
yeah, I'm sure they adhere to all of these.
there's a little slide presentation of 8 strict rules that McDonald's employees have to follow. So if you go to the first one, there's a long probation period, right? It says a new McDonald's
120 days.
120-day probation. Tough time periods vary from restaurant to restaurant.
That's about how long I have to wait for my sandwich most of the time.
During that time, the company is evaluating everything from how hard you work and how you meet the dress code to your overall interaction with customers. Of course, an employee gets no raises during the probationary period. It's like, does any of them make it past the 120 days?
I don't think so.
That might explain something.
So they have 120 days to prove themselves to the McDonald's higher ups. So then number 2, refuse drive-through service to these customers. The drive-through
Greg.
is
No. Wow, it's very specific.
Number 1 on the list.
So the drive-through is one of the most important aspects of McDonald's business. But the chain's workers will not be able to serve you if you show up on foot or on a bicycle. No word on whether a camel will be accepted, as was at a drive-through in Las Vegas.
Okay.
So can't go up on foot. I think we've had some instances where some people at the drive-through probably shouldn't have been served. So, all right, number 3, and I'm going to get to a point here in a minute. Play it cool around celebrities. So, okay, that's part of the strict rules. Celebrity comes in.
I can't tell you the number of times I've been behind Doja Cat or Lady Gaga, and they're ordering. I'm like, just come on.
Do you think they get their orders wrong?
Oh, I would imagine so.
There's probably songs about it from the artist. So yeah, they should be treating the employee or the celebrities equal to everyone else.
Well, they treat you equal, don't they? Well, you get
I am a
preferential.
celebrity at
I know, and you get
McDonald's.
preferential treatment.
Number 4, say no to tips. They have a no tipping policy.
Okay.
I mean,
Because I can't shell out my tips fast enough.
because
McDonald's
isn't tips usually tied to service?
Yeah.
So a lot of times I don't know if you're going to be doling out tips anyways, but they got to say no to tips. So this little, don't go out and try to tip your local McDonald's employee. Act as if your phone doesn't exist.
Yeah, right. That right there. I saw that one. I was at a McDonald's this week, waiting at the counter, just waiting, trying to get service. 3 of the employees were back there showing each other. Look at these. Look at this. Oh, and they took photos of this person and that person. I'm like, come on. I wanted to just throw something at them.
Yeah, which this says cell phones must not be used, seen, or heard in any way. This includes taking pictures or videos while on McDonald's premises.
Yeah, okay.
It's like you can't even do it out in the like the lobby and stuff.
Good
which
luck with
I
that.
guess as an employee. Now as a customer, all bets are off. You can take whatever pictures you need. So they can't use their phones. Number 6, you can't prepare your own food.
They can't even prepare my food. Let alone some
They'd get
their own
orders wrong.
Yeah, crap.
Oh, all right. Number 7.
Speaking of that, real quick, I usually order, like, I'll get something with no cheese. This week, or maybe it was last week, I don't remember. My wife and I was heading somewhere, and so we said, let's just go to McDonald's real quick in the morning. We'll get a drink and just a sandwich. So I got a breakfast sandwich. And I usually get, like, sausage, egg, no cheese. This time I just said sausage, egg, biscuit. Just whatever. Fine.
You're throwing it at the wind.
I didn't order anything special. I just said the sausage, egg, biscuit sandwich and a drink.
So you got a chicken biscuit?
No, I got sausage, egg, no cheese. Every other time I didn't really want cheese, but the fact that I didn't say it, like, really?
They've got
You
you
screwed it up. I got it correctly, but you still screwed it up.
They've got you on file now.
Yeah. They wanted cheese. He ain't getting it.
You get it.
Throw that off the side.
Then when he doesn't order it, throw some cheese on there.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, no loitering at the workplace.
Because who would not want to just sit around McDonald's after you've pulled an 8-hour shift?
Aren't the employees kind of loitering?
That's their regular shift.
Some of them. I say this in jest. There are some good McDonald's employees. I've just yet to find them. And the last one
What?
It goes from numbers.
Is this
There's
wrong?
supposed to be 8 strict rules.
Well, I saw that.
So
Is
the
this
last
wrong
one
to
goes
me?
to number 5.
And it just says McDonald's?
They screw up
They
their
screwed up
rules.
their own
They can't even
rules.
put the rules on them working at McDonald's.
So it went from
What?
number 7 to number 5.
What is this?
McDonald's staffers are advised to exercise caution when talking about McDonald's on social media. For example, they're asked to clarify that their views and opinions are their own and do not represent McDonald's. They're also prohibited from disclosing the company's trade secrets,
Oh, no.
like how to screw up an order.
Yes. Not just once, but every single time. 100% on that.
Yeah. So the thing that cracked me up when I went through this, I got to number 7, and the next slide was number 5. It's like, okay, we even screwed up the slide
the rules.
presentation.
We can't even count the rules.
Bad. That's really bad.
So, anyways, that was some of the rules are suspect, anyways.
Yes, they
But
are.
then when you go through the rules, and number 5 is after number 7.
Well, that just is
It just
typical. That is exactly how it
fit.
should have went.
Yep. So, anyways, that's all I had. That was my gripe and my little observation on McDonald's.
All right. Fantastic. We heading on to the
let's go.
The Christmas cookie draft.
The draft.
Now we fought it out before the
My cookies
podcast.
are conscientious objectors, so they're gonna go to Canada.
We fought it out before the podcast, and Greg won.
Yes,
I kicked him in the cookies,
little
but
rock,
he still
paper,
got it.
little rock paper scissors got me.
Greg
in.
won, so Greg will be going first. We do the snaking draft. Are we doing 4 or 5? How many do you want to do? I'm deep. I go deep in my Christmas cookies. So I mean, I could go 5
I could do 5.
or 4.
Well, I can maybe get to 5.
It depends on how
We'll
many
see.
Mike starts pulling out of thin air.
We'll see.
The Bisco elf wafer? No, you can't have that. There's no set Christmas time. So
Let's try 5.
let's try 5.
See if we can get it.
All right.
All right, my number 1 and my favorite
Yep.
is the peanut butter blossom.
I knew that one would be gone because that is also mine.
Yes, the peanut butter cookie with the chocolate. Now, the Hershey's Kiss or the Star Kiss. I mean, we've probably talked about this for years, but remember the old Brock's
Yes.
Star?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because there's always contention in our house. I like the Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, which is what we have
My wife
made upstairs.
would rather have the stars because she doesn't want to unwrap the kisses. I said, I unwrap them. I will unwrap the kisses. I like the kisses
I
myself.
will eat a handful while I'm at it.
I like the kisses. I like kisses. So I want the kisses on there.
I am honestly not particular. I'd eat them both.
Well, I would eat them both. I mean, don't get me
Now,
wrong.
preference wise, I've probably gotten where I like the Kiss better than I do the Star anymore.
Yep.
I haven't had the Stars in a long time. So, yeah, number 1, Peanut Butter Blossom.
All right. Well, that takes me to mine. My number 1, I'm going Buckeyes.
Oh, I had that one up there, too, as a
Because I had that was 1 and like 1A. Buckeyes, you're not familiar, they're kind of peanut butter balls, and you dip them in chocolate. They're basically
Now,
a
that
Reese's
would be
peanut
one I
butter
would
cup.
classify. We mentioned a little bit before we started. Is that really a cookie?
Yes, I think it's a cookie.
It's a ball of chocolate with peanut butter in it.
What's classified as a cookie?
Flour?
I am dying on this hill. I call it Buckeye. We made Buckeyes for Christmas cookies. They were always on the Christmas tray, Christmas cookie tray.
I'll give it to you.
Mike?
But
Yeah, I'm getting it.
All right.
I question whether they're really cookies.
I don't know why you hate on the Buckeyes like that.
I love Buckeyes.
Oh, don't even start with me.
I love them.
You just tried to get them kicked off the cookie.
They're almost like a Reese's. I mean, I love them. Would you call a Reese's tree a cookie?
I would not call a Reese's tree a cookie. No,
Well, they're like a Reese's tree.
but they're not. They're a Buckeye.
You got it. You got
Go
the
ahead.
Buckeye. You got the Buckeye.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Well, given how that just went,
Mike's all scared now. I don't know. No.
now I'm going with my one that I thought would maybe be questionable. I'm going with Oreo balls as my cookie.
Oh, those are cookies.
But you're making it from another cookie. You're crushing up an Oreo. It's already a cookie. No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
No,
I have no problem with your Oreo balls, Mike. I love them.
with cookies.
I would
mean,
love for you to put your Oreo balls on my Christmas plate.
There's some jokes there, but
Yeah, we're not touching them.
yeah, just like that. No, we would make those two. Not every year, but those would be holiday cookies. I think in general they go well. Dip those in milk, delicious.
They are good.
All right.
They
So
are
we got
good.
so you get to do 2.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mike gets,
You know what? I'm going to go pretty traditional here. Actually, I'm going gingerbread cookies. Shape of gingerbread men.
Yeah.
I like those actually. I feel like they're pretty underrated.
See, I'm not a fan
I
of
like the
gingerbread,
gingerbread.
but I had them on my
I like
list.
gingerbread.
They are one of the cookies, and I have some cookies on my list that I'm not a fan of. I might not even eat them. I like to see them on the cookie.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about the
Christmas cookie
gingerbread.
platter.
Yeah.
Well, I like when they're decorated. You know, I like when the gingerbread men look nice
Yep.
and dapper to be eaten, and then
Yeah.
you can eat them however you please.
Yep.
Now, do you like the gingerbread cookie soft or hard?
I like softer. I
Yeah.
don't want to. I don't really like the crunch.
The crisp.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like that as much.
Yeah. I'm more of a soft cookie person.
I would have to go soft.
All right. So we got Gingerbread Man. Next.
Okay, man, I forgot about that. I am going to do. I'm just going to go traditional sugar cookie. A nice sugar cookie, and you can have frosting. You can do the sprinkles. You can do whatever you want if you want to decorate it. I don't care. I like them just plain. Some milk, dunk them in milk. Love a good. I like them soft. I like the sugar cookie soft. Now, some people will make them in there hard.
Yeah, we just
I
made
would rather
some,
have
and I
them
think they're
soft.
more of a what do I call it? A shortbread, and it's got the icing on it. But I guess that's not really a sugar cookie, is it?
Well, shortbread's its own thing.
It's different. Yeah, it's different. Okay, so sugar cookie. Yeah, I like the soft sugar cookies. My mom used to make those a lot. All right, should I go?
Sure.
All right. I'm going very traditional. A lot of times people don't even decorate these, but what I would do is maybe use the red and green M&Ms, but I'm going with a monster cookie. It's got the red, you can put the red and green M&Ms in there, chocolate chips. So good. Could may
did
or
have
may
those on
not
my
have
list.
some oatmeal in it or some oats in it.
No oatmeal.
It could.
Ugh.
I can go
I
either
hate
way. I can go
oatmeal.
either way with that, but the monster cookie is my number 2.
And you get another one.
Oh yeah, I do. I will go. These would show up on a tray every year at my mother-in-law's and father-in-law's house. The neighbor would bake a tray of cookies and bring them over. All these different kinds of cookies. But one of the ones I really liked was a no-bake chocolate cookie. It's kind of, I don't even know what's in it. It's just kind of it's obviously not baked because it's called a no-bake. And then maybe it's a Rice Krispie in it. I'm not sure what it is in it. I see them at like Kroger and Walmart in the little tubs periodically. It may be, actually, you know what? It may be oats as well. It's chocolate with, I think, with oats. Yeah, no bake. No bake chocolate is my number 3.
All right. For my number 3, I'm putting your standard chocolate chip.
Oh,
I
dang
debated-
it,
Chocolate
Doug.
chip cookie. I love a chocolate
Dang
chip
it.
cookie. You cannot go wrong with a chocolate chip cookie.
No, you can't.
My mom would make it every year. We make them every year. They are a staple.
You do anything to them holiday wise?
No. Yeah, I don't think you need to. I think that's a chocolate chips.
Yeah.
Freaking
No, I don't think
Now,
you
I know
do
some
either.
people that-
But
Chocolate chip cookies.
Hey,
that's
you
not
gotta-
really. That's not really a cookie.
You messed up. See, you
I
should have
know.
taken chocolate chip first because nobody was probably going to take Oreo ball. You went outside of the box for that. That you could have tucked
I
that one
know.
away and had your number 1 pick down at like 3.
Yeah, I get greedy.
But now,
And now not.
Yeah.
all right. So Mike's up on number 3.
My number 3 here. So if I can't get the chocolate chip cookie, I'm going triple chocolate cookies. So these are like chocolate batter, semi-sweet, and then you get the white chocolate chips in there. I don't know if you guys have ever had those.
No.
They're a lot. I'm just they are quite heavy, if I do say so myself. But if I can't have my chocolate chip, I'm going triple chocolate.
Okay.
So it's kind of like chocolate chip, but not quite the same. And then my 4th, if we're kind of going that route, one that not a lot of people like. There's probably not going to get taken, but I want them because my dad really likes these, and I kind of grew up liking them from my dad. Oatmeal raisin.
Oh, really?
I'm going oatmeal raisin cookies.
I don't care for oatmeal. So
Yeah, I like oatmeal. And now an oatmeal raisin cookie, unfortunately for me, that would be definitely down towards the bottom of my list. But
This one for
But I
me
do-
is
I
more
mean,
of
I
a.
like 'em.
They're more. This is more of a
Nostalgia.
nostalgia pick for me.
I get that, but it wouldn't be on my plate. But
Yeah.
I'm not oatmeal or raisin, so but I understand
And
completely in
these-
nostalgia. So you got to have the nostalgia aspect.
And really, like these to me, I'm eating these right. Man, they come out of the oven. That's my prime oatmeal raisin. They go a little bit longer. You know, a day or two. I'm
yeah,
out.
a lot of
I'm out.
cookies are that way too.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
that warm, gooey. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my number 4, I'm going with. I don't think you took it. You just mentioned it. The shortbread. I love a
Oh, the
shortbread
shortbred?
cookie. Love a good shortbread.
Now with
cookie.
icing on it or not?
I can do either way. Icing. I can just have shortbread. Love them.
Okay, because that's what we made shortbread. I thought they were sugar cookies that we iced, but no, they're shortbread cookies in the shape of gingerbread men and trees and my grandkids' hands. So yeah, shortbread's good. All right, so I'm doing 4 and 5 now, right?
Yep.
All right, I think number 4. What do I do if I don't know the name of the cookie?
You got a problem.
Because there's these ones I like. It's got your base cookie, which would be like the dough of a chocolate chip cookie, but with no chocolate chips.
Okay.
And then on top of that is coconut. And then on top of that is chocolate. That's like melted chocolate, like iced chocolate on top of the
I don't know if I
coconut.
can picture that. I don't know.
I don't know what you call those. So, but we'll look it up and we can list it on our list. But that's my number 4 is the coconut chocolate cookie. And then my last one, I think I'm going to go with, I don't know, I've heard them called different names, snowballs or wedding bells. They're little white powdered sugar. I get that I took a couple maybe here from somebody.
Yeah, that was on my list.
Yeah,
that was coming around.
What do you call them?
Snowball.
We call them Delectabites. That's what my mom.
Oh,
called
really?
them. But I've heard them called snowball, Russian tea cakes, Mexican wedding cookies.
We call them, wedding
They're
balls.
kind of hard in the center. They're with like almond and flour, and you rolled up, and then you have powdered sugar on the outside, like
Yeah.
a little white
Yep.
hard cookie. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Little crunchy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are good. I like the Delectabites or the
Yes. Or whatever.
snowball.
Yeah.
I've heard them called both. So
Yeah.
no, good.
All right. That's rounds out my 5.
Okay. So is it my turn?
Yes.
So I've got one more to go.
Can you pull out a 5th one?
I can't. I'm just trying to decide.
He's
I'm
been
gonna
watching the
take-
play every year. He's ready for his draft pick.
I'm gonna take this one. And again, not my favorite cookie. This is more my dad loved these cookies. Rum balls.
Oh yeah,
Love the rum balls. Yeah, roll them up.
yeah.
And now they're round. They're not cooked.
I
Are
know.
they a cookie?
I'm not saying anything.
And then they throw
They're
powdered
good.
sugar
Though. I
on
do
them.
like rum balls.
So, and for a definition, it says a cookie is a baked or cooked snack, typically small, flat, and sweet, but doesn't have to. It can contain flour, sugar, egg, some type of oil, fat, butter, but other ingredients can be used as well. So basically, it's kind of like whatever you want to make.
Yeah,
and
they're
here's
not
a cookie.
being very diligent about their description.
All right, so that was my
came
number.
off the internet.
That was my number 5. It's got to be true.
Well, I'll round out my list. Pinwheel cookies.
Pinwheels. Yeah,
You guys had those?
yeah. Mhm.
Like,
Yep,
Rolling
spun,
two
and they have a
different-
design or something in
Yeah.
them. Yep.
Or
I
they
saw
sometimes
those.
got sprinkles on them.
on the
yeah,
edge.
yeah, on
Or
the
at
edge.
least the ones I've had, they've had it on the edge.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm forgetting some cookie because but this is a pretty good list. I'm pretty happy with this list.
Yeah.
Once I figure out what the chocolate coconut ones are.
All right. Well, I had a couple others that didn't make but I
did too.
I went thumbprint.
Yeah.
Oh
I've-
yeah.
Thumbprint
Ooh,
cookies.
Oh yeah.
Those are fantastic. They're kind of a shortbread with the
Yeah.
little thing of icing on top. Did you have? Go ahead. I don't want to.
I had Lori made some the other night. So I don't know if you saw them on our table up there. There's 2 different flavors here I like.
If
They're
anybody
the,
saw them on Greg's table, raise your hands.
Yes.
Like, I see a couple
I meant
there.
you too, but
Oh.
yeah. But they're chocolate and it's like they're cracked and they got powdered sugar on top.
Okay.
I think they're like crinkle, like chocolate crinkle or something like that. They look like they're like in an earthquake, like they're breaking apart, and then they got powdered sugar on top. And then she also made a lemon one of that. Both.
Ooh, I like lemon.
Yeah, both very good cookies. Maybe if she's home, we'll see if she'll let you try one. Get out of there! That's right.
Did you have any more?
Those
Mike?
couple?
Oh,
Did you have more, Greg?
No, that was all.
Well, one that I think is pronounced amaretti cookies.
oh yeah.
Amaretti. I wanted to use amaretto in it.
Actually, I don't think so.
Do they have
Of course,
almonds?
I've never made
Do they have
them.
almonds?
I don't think so.
Because
either.
amaretto's made from almond.
I could be wrong in that, but
Amaretti. I've heard of them.
one of the other things, I don't think this was going to slide, but my mom would occasionally make, it's like chocolate chip cookie brownies, where it's like you make brownie mix and you combine like chocolate chips on the top, and it's kind of like layered.
Like a bar.
Yeah. Not, I probably wouldn't even classify that as a cookie, but that's a.
Since you're just talking about, we've already got our plate set. Now, had you
Yeah.
wanted to try to get that on the plate,
We might have had some discussion.
we'd had to call the judges.
Well, that's why I wasn't putting it. I wasn't going to try to draft it, but that's an honorable mention, an easy honorable mention.
I love them. I would put away 3 or 4 of those things.
Yeah.
Why didn't your mom bake us some cookies? We could have had them.
Because there's definitely more density in one of those.
Oh yeah, I mean those. I mean, and like the problem with those, what makes them not a cookie is you're cutting them out. Like, I mean, you're cutting a square.
Yeah.
Like you're cutting a brownie. This is not the same as a cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
Did you have any other ones?
No.
Or- I just had a couple others, and these aren't my favorite either. But Snickerdoodles, I remember I had
Yeah.
aunts that would make those and throw on there. They were always at Christmas. Macaroons,
I like macaroons myself.
I'm not a fan, but I've seen those a lot of times. And the final one, and I was never a fan of these cookies, and they usually would dye them like green and red. Meringue cookies. Do you ever see the meringue?
Oh,
They look like
I've
little
seen
puffs of
those.
meringue. They would be
Yeah,
hard, kind
yeah.
of puffy, and not a fan, but I don't mind seeing them on the. They remind me of Christmas, but I see a plate and there's some of those on the outside.
Yeah,
and
they're
green or
festive
red or
looking,
white.
yeah.
It's like, look at there. I'm not eating them, but I like to see them on the plate.
Yeah. As you brush them to the side and grab
That's right. It's like knock them over to get my chocolate chip cookies
Yeah.
that I'll share with Mike.
Yeah.
Thank you.
but hands down, peanut butter blossoms are my.
Oh, yeah, peanut butter blossoms.
I also like just a plain peanut butter cookie, but I figured that's really basically the same thing without the kiss.
Yeah, that chocolate is just
Yeah.
The peanut butter blossoms, my favorite cookie of all time.
That's
probably.
mine too.
I love it.
Yep.
That it?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's put together a stocking that we would have wanted as, let's say, 10-year-old Greg, Mike, and Doug. Now I put together a list of things here, so we'll try to narrow it down, see what makes it in the stockings, and see what we'd have to kick out. I don't know if you guys want to start first. I've got some.
I started the other one, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
Sure. So as a kid, one of the things that I would always right off the bat go, no, that's going to be in my stocking is some form of candy.
Yep.
Mostly like chocolate, whatever. Occasionally I would get puppy chow. I loved puppy chow as a kid.
I
so
like
my
puppy
mom
chow.
would make that, put that in there.
Just dump it in the sock.
Well, no, it's cased in, right? So flour is not everywhere in this stock.
Here, have some puppy chow.
Yeah.
I love Lent with my puppy chow.
Yeah. Well, and the coal that's in there, you make it,
Yeah.
powder the coal,
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with candy is kind of the top tier thing for me.
My favorite candy, of course, is the Reese's Tree. I mentioned that as a
See, we didn't
specific.
get those, so as a kid.
Well, I didn't get the Reese's Tree. Mom and Dad, I think, would get or Santa, would get the, 10-pack of single Reese's, and they would throw a couple in each of our stockings.
Now, you know what we would get? This is what we would get in our stocking. We would get like the miniature Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, we'd maybe
And
get
we would
that
get
too.
like some Hershey Kisses dumped
Yeah.
in there that was just kind of loose.
Yeah.
That was usually the type of candy that would be in our
Yeah.
we
stocking.
would get like M&Ms in a little candy cane tube, like occasionally would
Yeah.
be in there.
See, we never got those either. Again, it was probably primarily the Reese's miniature. I like the M&Ms in the candy cane tube.
Yeah.
While we're on the candies, how about a Pez dispenser?
I never had Pez, honestly.
Okay, so you wouldn't want one of those in your stocking then. Fine.
What? That's not what I said.
That's what I heard.
I've never really had
Mike poo-pooed
Pez.
my Pez.
I've never really had Pez.
You shouldn't poo-poo somebody's Pez like that. That's not nice.
Oh, there goes a Pez.
But
Pez myself.
I've also put together a girls' stocking too, with some help from our wives. I had texted them and they gave us some suggestions too, because I would have had no clue. But they threw in some candy as
Did
well.
Lori say a pen with her name on it?
Oh,
Or a
she's-
gym membership?
That's her big present. That's not her stocking stuffer. The pen with her name on it. That's the big one.
That goes back to older episodes where
Yes.
I talked about some of my poor gift giving.
And so here were some of the things. Of course, candy canes.
Oh, we've got some upstairs.
Yes, we do. They also had wax lips, pixie sticks, bottle caps, Fun Dip, Boston baked beans. I am not a fan
I
of
like
Boston
Boston
baked
baked beans.
I would feel a little cheated if I got that in my stocking.
Oh, really? I like them.
This one, the candy necklace.
Oh, yeah.
The candy was horrible as a kid, though. You liked it, put it on, chew it up. Pop rocks. Oh, candy buttons. Remember that they're like
they're
on
on a
the
sheet?
wax sheet. Yeah, you peel them off.
Peel 'em off. So these are things Lori mentioned. I need to write these down.
Sixlets. Fruit stripe gum.
Yeah, the old fruit stripe gum.
See,
the
for me,
zebra on there.
For me, the gum that we would get a lot of times was the gold nugget bubble gum that came in the little pouch. It looked like gold. That was fantastic because when you ate the gold, you had a little pouch that you could put stuff in. You never saw that?
I've never
the
seen
little
that.
cloth white bag.
No.
Oh
I
my!
saw that.
Maybe this year for Christmas, Santa Claus will put some
Well, I
gold
hope
nuggets
so.
in your stocking.
It sounds
You need
fantastic.
You're kind of bouncing back to candy. How about the chocolate coins?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the gold coins.
That's a
You-
good
you
You
call.
peel the aluminum foil
Yeah, I
off.
like the chocolate coins.
Did not get those.
Oh, Mike. You were
He
cheated.
sounded a little dejected when he said
did.
that.
I don't know. It's just
I got a
I
rock.
sounded like I missed out.
You got a rock.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably upset that you and I are sitting here eating them in front of him and popping one coin after another.
So what kind
I
of
just
coins
hear-
I got?
Of course, with inflation, we only get 3 coins this year. We used to get a bag of them, but
Well, I hear the little Mario music when you guys eat one. Bling.
Yeah, bling, 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 bling.
yeah, that was good. What did you have anything else on your list?
As far as the candy stuff,
Or just anything
in general.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, I would get gum in there too. So I mean, not the good stuff apparently, but
Now, when I say good stuff, the gold nugget bubble gum, the flavor lasted about as you put it in your mouth, it's gone. It's like, and it would get rock hard immediately.
Yep. Remember,
It wasn't good gum.
Remember Chiclets?
Chiclets had a much longer
Yeah,
flavor
little
than
squares.
this.
Yeah.
So
So what did you just say? Did you just add another one?
well, I mean, I would get gum too. That
Oh,
was just
gum,
kind of
okay.
one of the other things I would get though, kind of around that age was like playing cards or like being a Bears fan, I'd always get like some football cards, maybe.
Oh yeah.
packs of football cards.
Baseball cards I would get.
Yeah, those would be nice little stocking stuffers. I always kind of look forward to those. Some other stuff I would get every year would be socks. And as a kid, I never appreciated the socks really,
No.
but now this year it's like, man, I look forward to getting socks in my stocking.
Yep.
I love the new socks.
Yep.
Yeah, we're always wanting socks now.
Yep. We always get socks. We got socks and underwear as kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not put them on my list because this is stuff I really wanted as a kid. Like you said, you don't appreciate it. 10-year-old me was like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's just taking up room in the stocking that could be filled with candy and other little toys.
Yeah. I put it because we got them, but no, that's not something I would have at that age I would have asked
Yeah,
for.
I didn't put it because at that age it was just fodder. It was just in my way. It's just get it out of here. That was usually I pulled it out first. You threw it off the side. All right, get that out of here. What else we got?
I don't know from
I'll let you guys go.
our era. Did you ever get the balsa wood airplane?
I have that on the list.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted the not the glider too. Sometimes we got the glider,
The rubber band propeller
but
one?
I like that. You got the upgrade if they got the rubber band.
Yeah,
propeller.
they spent 25 cents.
and that was big. That was a big deal.
Oh, it was.
Because a lot of times it was like, I like the glider, but man, if you got, and it had little wheels, the plastic wheels that
Yeah.
would sit on there.
Yep. Yeah, I
I
like
have the balsa wood airplane.
So along the line of toys, this was a little probably higher end for stocking back then, but that I think maybe be where I got like my Mattel handheld football game. So I kind of put some sort of handheld game or a toy. Like we talked about the balsa wood airplane, but maybe there would be some other little, like did you ever get when you were young, like the little thing you fill with water and you push the button and it would flip rings around?
I saw those. We wanted them. We never got them.
Those would maybe wind up in a stocking.
That is my chocolate coin. I did, no.
Yeah.
Didn't get the little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
our
like
stockings usually were no big ticket items. They were little knick-knacky things that you got.
Yeah.
The sock and underwear were the big ticket item in the stocking. It was usually smaller stuff. Like I had plastic army men. I loved getting plastic army men.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I couldn't get enough
that.
plastic army men.
that. Yeah.
Or
See, we had so many Army men. I think the handheld game would go in the stocking and the big bag of Army men would be part of our gift.
Oh.
yeah. One year, my mom and dad made us a whole play set. My dad got a piece of plywood, and then they covered it with fake grass.
In your
and
stocking?
No, this was set out. Santa Claus brought it, and they'd put like a river in the middle of it, painted it, and it had rock, and then they had little dugouts and different things for the army men. It was all set up, and roads and tunnels. It was cool.
Yeah,
so we
that's
really
fun.
liked it.
Yeah.
One of the more prominent like toys that we would typically get.
Mike got one Lego.
Well, that would be sad. That would
I
be
can't
really
stick
sad.
it to anything.
And his brother got one, and that made them play together.
Well, actually,
we made a rectangle.
this is something that we would actually both get would be Hot Wheels.
Oh,
I have them on the list.
Good call.
So my dad, we had like tubs of Hot Wheels, and we had the track that you'd always change up.
I would
So-
still have tubs of Hot Wheels.
So then
if I
we would
could.
always, race the new Hot Wheels and find out, who got the fastest one
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
And those were something,
Love the Hot
you get
Wheels.
new ones every year for those. And a point kind of on, as Doug was saying, the big ticket items, we would kind of get a bigger thing in our stocking. It would kind of rotate what that would be year after year. But like I would get like sunglasses in there occasionally. And even as a kid, I kind of liked getting that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I also had yo-yo. We'd get yo-yos sometimes. I always liked getting
that's
a
a good
yo-yo.
one. Yeah, I like that.
Those.
The Duncan yo-yo.
How about the parachute army men? They were bigger, had the little parachute in them. We
Throw
go
'em up
upstairs,
and-
drop them down the stairwell.
paratroopers.
Yes,
Yeah.
love those guys. And then another thing, this I don't know, it's probably a little older for you, or you were older, but the scratch and sniff stickers. When he was growing up, that was a big thing, like in the late 70s. My brother, they smell like grape and banana and root beer and different things. We get stuff like that thrown in
Late
there.
70s, I was 18, so I probably wasn't getting scratch and
You
sniff
might have,
stickers.
I don't know. You might have really liked that.
No, I don't really remember getting those.
And then I never got this. I always wanted it. Silly Putty.
Yeah.
I always wanted the Silly Putty.
Yeah.
I never got it. That was also
Silly Putty transcended all the generations. Yeah. We had them. My kids had them.
Yeah, we would get Silly Putty.
Yeah.
That was also my wife had put that on her stocking as a kid.
Oh,
what
and
she
you
would
go
want
to
Silly Putty.
the comic strip and the
It
paper.
blew my mind when I found out you could do that. I was like, "This is awesome."
You could transfer the
This is
ink
so
off
cool.
paper. Yeah. Yeah.
But that was the last thing I had.
So did you have Slinky or anything?
Not in my stocking.
Yeah.
I had a Slinky.
Okay. How about this one? Back kind of the candy, a Lifesaver book.
I've seen them in stockings. I never got them. You know what? A lot of times that was like a gift from school. I would get a Lifesaver
Oh yeah.
book.
Lori never got Lifesaver books at school, and she still laments about that. But I never got the Lifesaver book.
We got them.
I
Our
always
teachers would
wanted
give
it.
them a Lifesaver book.
So a few years ago, somebody got her a Christmas tree ornament that's a Lifesaver book.
But still not a Lifesaver book.
No, it cuts your gums if you chew on it.
She still didn't get the Lifesaver book.
No, I think she's gotten them since then.
Okay.
I would get sometimes when I got a little older, probably teenager, a wallet.
Yeah, see, that was in addition to like the sunglasses. That would be
Yeah.
one thing that I would kind of get in there.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I
Occasionally.
never got that. That's a good one though.
Yeah.
And that
I
would
could
be
use one
for me
now if
that's
anybody's
Swedish.
shopping.
Preferably with money in it. That's what I would like to have.
Yeah, forget the wallet. Just throw the money.
Just
in.
money. Put a big wad of cash in my stocking. That would be great.
Did you ever get an orange in your stocking?
I did.
And it would take up the whole end of the stocking.
The toe
where
would be big and round,
where
bulbous.
candy
You're like,
could be,
oh,
yeah,
no.
candy could be down there,
That
and you're
goes
blocking
thrown-
it with that orange.
Usually that gets thrown at your brother. You're throwing it back and forth at each other.
Yeah.
It's all soft and squishy.
Oh,
It's like, I don't want an orange. I don't know why we're getting an
Yeah,
orange.
I did not ask for an orange?
No. No fruit. No fruit or vegetables in my stocking.
Yes, no.
That's a definite out.
So I think that's all I had.
All right. Well, here's some more for the ladies. This was given to me by ladies, so I'm not just coming up with these. Jelly bracelets. I don't know what those are. I like peanut butter bracelets myself, but so we got jelly bracelets. Chocolate chip cookie lip gloss. I had cousins that had this, and came in a tin that looked like a chocolate chip cookie, and you'd unscrew it, and it would actually taste like chocolate chip cookies because I did taste it. It tasted good.
Would you kiss your cousin so you could?
No, I would just take it out and eat it,
okay.
and then they would get mad. I don't know what this
What's
is.
that doing? I want to taste the chocolate chip cookie.
If it was Reese's, they're in trouble. I don't know, man. Sorry. Baby soft roll-on perfume. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it's certainly some kind of perfume for young girls, young ladies. Oh, one of Mike's favorites. Toe socks.
Oh, I remember.
being a big-
I remember like
Usually
Lori
all
having
different colors, weren't they? They come down, the toes would be like yellow and green and red.
I think we had them too.
You did?
Yeah.
I never saw a guy wear toe socks before.
Excuse me. They made male ones.
Are you sure?
Well, we had them.
You had them.
Yes,
Ponytail holders or barrettes.
I didn't have those.
My wife said that was a big one. They get in there. I forgot about these. Push puppet or trapeze toys. You remember those?
Oh, yeah.
They
They'd fall over.
they were on a little stand and they would be standing up, and when you push the bottom of it, they would collapse, and you could push the left side, they'd go down, the right side.
Yeah.
We had them.
Hours of fun.
Yeah.
That's what we had.
Kids
Oh,
today
look
have
at
a
him.
smartphone. Look, he moves. If I push this button, he just collapses. I like when he pops right back to life. Can I play with it when I'm done in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I'm going to make him dance.
Yeah, you just
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Was there anything else? Oh, they had lotion, underwear, socks. Yeah, so that was it.
Yeah, pretty similar. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as candy, some sort of a clothing item,
Lip gloss, perfume,
Yeah.
toe socks. The standard stuff we all had.
standard fare.
All right. Well, do you guys have anything else before we
I
move
think
on?
that's all I had on that.
All right. Well, we are going to move into the cost of the 12 days of Christmas. I think we did this last year or 2 years ago or something, but PNC Bank will put this out where they will list out. Now, granted, I don't know how exactly they figured all of these costs because they put a price to all of the gifts. But here we go. Before I
I
start
think we
off,
did do this, but I don't remember.
we did, but I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
It might have been the year before.
Before I start off, would you like to guess what the most expensive gift was this year? So those of you that they're all singing the song. So on the first, we got 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords of leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I've got my guess.
I'm going to go with the 5 golden rings.
That was my guess as well.
Not even close. No.
Are the drummers expensive? There's 12 of them.
Well, yeah. If
There
you're going
are
by-
12 drummers.
What about the Lords Leaping? How about that one? That's my next.
That's
I'll
yours.
go drummers next.
Well, Mike gets the win.
Oh, the lords. Oh, how are 11 lords more than 12 drummers?
Well, they're first off, most people only get 10 lords, Greg, but I don't know. Maybe you're special. You get 11. You get an
I
extra
get the
lord.
baker's dozen.
That's
The
why,
baker-
that's
not
why your
even a
lords are
dozen.
so expensive. You got an extra one. You don't buy the 11th one. That's where it puts you right over the top.
Yeah.
They come in this year, and they weren't the top last year. I'll let you guess what the top was, but there was a different top one for last year. This year, they're coming in $13,980. They're up 24.2% from last year.
For how many?
10.
And it's 13,000.
Yes. I don't know what they're leaping. What are they doing? Why are you
$1,300
paying
bucks
them
a
to-
lord.
That's outrageous.
Well,
I
yeah.
remember when you could get a lord for $500.
I'd go to Costco and get one on sale.
Well,
Actually-
you have to buy like 11.
Yeah.
That's where you
That's why.
you
That's
don't
why
go,
I've
you
got
don't buy
11.
your Lords of Leaping at Costco, Greg.
Well, you want the wholesale, maybe. I mean, if you're going for 11, maybe that's why
Maybe.
you want that.
Well, it was a defective dozen. It was
One's got a broken leg, a crutch. What? I got
He
these
hurt
at
himself
at the
leaping.
Big Lots.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I got
he
the
did.
Big Lots Lords of Leaping.
It makes me think too. You know, it's
Lords
like,
was limping, really.
have you guys seen the title services? Right, you can pay to get a title
Oh,
and
yeah.
become a lord. If you want to get your lords cheap, you go find somebody who's got a deed to be a Scottish lord.
well, yeah, get
somewhere
on
online.
Groupon.
Yeah, I think that's where you need to go find your cheap
Groupon.
lords.
Get your lords.
Yeah.
Do you care to take a guess at what the most expensive gift was last year? And it's number 2 this year. It's actually unchanged from last year. It's the same price as it was last year.
Let's see. Well, see, now I'm confused about the drummers because I'm going with the drummers again.
I feel like this might be unexpected. I'm going to say the 2 turtle doves.
It's not the drummers. They're still not close.
Is it the ladies dancing?
And the turtle doves, way off. You
Okay, all
slipped
right.
way back.
Okay.
Is it the what?
Ladies dancing?
Nope. 7 swans a swimming. Well, who was paid $13,124.93?
They're more than the lords are this year.
No, the lords were $13,980.
Oh, 13. I just rounded. That's right.
But yeah, so the 7 swans of swimming are costing you $13,000. They better be doing some fancy swimming for
Man,
$13,000.
where'd they get their
Is it like
swans?
Vegas or something?
I don't know.
They
I
need
don't
to go
know.
to Swans or Us.
So let's see here. The third
This year?
Ladies Dancing, number 3, coming in at $8,308.12. They're up 10%. I don't know what kind of dancing they're doing, but they're up 10%. So I think that kind of depends.
It depends where you go.
It depends on. It depends on. Are you going to classy lady?
Or
Are
is
you
it
going to
a square dance?
a square dance? Maybe that's a different price. I don't know.
Well, when you're in Vegas picking up the swans, maybe you just
Is there a
Get your
pole?
9 ladies
Is there
dancing?
a pole involved? A candy cane? We don't know.
9 poles.
9 poles. So there we go. We got 9 ladies dancing. Now I didn't put these really in order, so I'm trying to go through. Okay, coming in at number 4, Greg. I think. What do you think number 4 is, Greg?
Drummers.
Hey, the 12 drummers. $3,266.
man, that's a big drop off.
Yeah, it really is.
Almost over $10,000 less than the Lords of Leaping.
As a drummer, I'm offended by
Well, it's so cheap.
But as a
now.
Lord of Leaping, you're on.
Well, I'm not a Lord of Leaping. I didn't
drummers-
take lessons for Lord of Leaping.
Drummers, you can just buy a track. You can just track anything like that now.
I thought there was
so-
keyboards.
Drum machine.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, Piper's Piping,
Yeah.
$3,021.40, up 2.6%. Drummers are also up 2.6% from last year. Let's see here, 5. So let's go 6. 6. 5 golden rings, $1,245. I feel like that's cheap, and it says that's up 39.1% from last year.
Okay.
What are gold prices right now?
So the Lords are way expensive, but your golden rings, you're going to cheap out on those. Sure.
I don't know about you. I still would rather have 5 gold rings than a bunch of dudes jumping all over my house. That's just me.
Maybe they're wearing gold rings.
Maybe they are. I'd rather have the gold rings than the ladies dancing all over the place.
I'd almost take the gold rings over most of these.
The gold rings you're buying at a pawn shop here, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So then we've got 6 geese at $720, up 9.1%.
Go to the local park. There's
I know I could run over
Tons of
6 on my
geese.
way to work,
for
but they're
free.
not. They wouldn't be a laying.
Then
They would after I ran over them.
coming up 8 is 2 turtle doves, $600, up 33.2%, $300 a piece.
Yeah.
For turtle doves.
Jeez.
I feel like you could go to like PetSmart and get turtle doves for like $70. Maybe not.
Even that
Apparently-
seems a little pricey.
Apparently you cannot. Coming in at 9, just barely getting edged out of number 8. 4 calling birds, $599.96. 4
Oh,
What
pennies.
is a calling bird?
It's unchanged from last year. It did not go up.
I mean,
Is
I
it
think
like
it's one
a-
that's very chirpy.
Toucan or
I
a
don't
macaw?
No,
Parrot?
maybe.
Parrot? Maybe?
That sounds maybe more
Canary?
like
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
Well, number 10, we
Or
have
do they have
3
cell phones and they're calling?
3 French hens for $318.75. They're up 25%.
Well, yeah, because they're
Jeez.
French.
Partridge in the Pear Tree is coming in at number 11, $280.18.
Jeez.
They're up 25.8%.
What's the expensive part there, the partridge or the pear tree?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be the partridge.
I would think
Yeah.
the partridge. Now this one I think is the worst. It's unchanged from last year. It's number 12. And it seems, I don't know how they came up with this number, but I don't get offended. I'm offended at this. 8 mates of milking, $58. They're doing all the work.
Yeah. I
They're
remember
busting-
that.
You know what? Mates of milking is hard. It is hard. It is not easy.
Yeah, but they must be cheap labor.
Oh, you get some lords just flailing around. Ooh, well, we're going to give him a bunch of $13,000. Sure. Even the drummer gets $3,000, but you maids of milking? $58.
well, it's not even.
And you're lucky you're getting that.
It's not even $58 by the time you split it between them.
Yeah. Those
Well,
maids,
yeah, that's for all of you.
Yeah.
those maids have not broken the glass ceiling yet.
You know, if you wanted to get more money, maybe you should have learned to dance.
Yeah.
Just saying. Or been born a man.
Because what if it had been men?
Oh, yeah.
Men of milking.
Hey, all the dudes are making cash.
8 men of milking.
I'm not touching that one. We're just moving right on. Oh, you choked me up on that one. So
Well,
the
that's
total,
where the term milkman came from.
maybe I don't know. All right, let's round this out. You want to guess what the total if you got all the gifts? So like you got 12 partridges in a pear tree. I don't know what it would be.
I mean, I'm thinking you're gonna have to
11
go,
times the 2 turtle doves. You want to guess for what it was for 2021, and then I've got the number for 2022.
I got my number.
Oh, go ahead.
120,000.
See, I was thinking. I wanted to say kind of close to 200, but I don't think that's going to be it. I'll say 150.
Well, in 2021, it was 179,
Oh.
454.19.
So I should have stuck with the
Yeah.
200.
Now, that was last year.
This is going to be 225.
So this year, what are we looking
Well,
at?
there's inflation.
There
going
is
on.
inflation.
I'm
And there's
going-
some supply chain
But you
issues.
got to remember, we're not paying the women very much money, so you're going to save some on that.
I'm going
Maybe we should get the ladies a leaping, and we could really save some money. Get rid of those lords.
Yeah, those lords are expensive.
I'm going 250 actually. 250.
Wow, 250.
I'll go 238.
238. You both are too high.
Not
by a lot.
220.
197
Oh.
and 71.
I thought it'd break 2.
Nope, it's $17,000 and $17,617 more than it was last year.
I was to say I kept hearing you say, up 24%, up 25%.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
So there you are. So if anything teaches you anything about this, you definitely don't want to be in manual labor. You want to learn some kind of a skill like leaping or playing an instrument. Dancing.
See, I add value being a drummer. Now, I'm a drummer and keyboard player.
Just be a man. That is really what we're learning. That's where you're going to make your money.
Well, I've lost my man card, so I can't.
what I learned from this,
You're down with the maids of milking. Sorry, go ahead. Mike.
I think my takeaway is I might have to start going the Greg gift route here. You can't afford to give anybody
No,
that for
you
Christmas.
Ironically, I could give the 8 maids of milking. Everybody's getting 8 maids of milking.
That's true.
Can I buy 4 maids of milking?
For $58?
You got to go all
$58
8.
for 8 maids of milking?
That is cheap.
That is dirt cheap.
You got to go all 8.
Yeah, I guess you do. If it's $58, you got to do it.
So the one thing I didn't say is how long do they have to milk? Just for the day?
I think till the next year.
For a year? $58.
Well, till the song comes out
I can't
again.
afford not to get 8 maids of milking now.
I think it's only fair that the lords have to leap for as long as they have to go do the milking.
I don't want 8 lords of leaping for a year.
Yeah, but see, you're getting
Your
the
house is
8.
going to be trashed. Things are broke. Things are knocked off the wall.
Keep them out in the yard.
See, it says
Keep 'em outside.
you're getting the 8 maids of milking, but you're not getting what they're milking.
No, you're not.
So you got to buy a cow or whatever they're milking.
I don't know. I just picture the Mike
They might
looking
just
out.
be milking you out of money.
The lords are standing around here. Hey, get to jumping. Get to leaping. I ain't paying you to stand around my yard.
That's right. For $14,000, you better not.
Oh, they better
Standing
leap
still.
constantly.
That's right.
I want to see one leg. Now do the other leg.
Yeah.
Do some jumping. I want to see some variety here.
Yeah.
See, and I probably need the drummers to go with it because they need to play to make the lords leap. I mean,
Well, don't forget, Greg's getting the big lot, Lords of Leaping. So one's limping, Lords of Limping.
yeah. Well, that 11th, he's on the bench.
Drummers, it's the techno, the little electric one.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I got nothing else. You guys have anything else?
That's it.
Hey, thank you all for tuning in. We hope you have a great week. Relax. Take a deep breath. Don't get offended about things. Life is way too short. We hope you have a Merry Christmas. In fact, what is it? Is next week? This is the last episode before
this will
Christmas,
be.
right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll be doing. Our next
New
one will come
Year.
out like the day after Christmas, so it'll be our New Year's episode.
Yes.
All right. So we hope you have a very blessed and Merry Christmas. We appreciate each and every one of you for listening, and we hope you're tuning in 7 days. But until then, and check out the YouTube channel and our horrible, awful, or maybe wonderful product test. Till then, hope you're tuning in 7 days. But until then, see ya.
Later.
Peace. Well, that wraps up another episode. Thanks for listening. Please be sure to subscribe, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.